Hey y'all. Everybody come in. Come in, come in, come in. Please hit the like button. Put your like number in the chat. Keep your like number. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you click all so you know when we go live over here. And your engagement button. Send up the bubbles. Let's get into what's happening. What's happening? What's happening? So now, first of all, y'all know I ain't been here in a couple of days. I needed some time to myself. I desperately needed some time to myself. Um, Still is not the best day. Like this is the day. This is the anniversary of my mother passing, and I just kind of felt like at first I was gonna stay quiet, and I said, no, I need to talk to some folks. I need to be talking. I don't need to just isolate because it's easy to isolate when you not, when your vibe ain't right, and I don't want to do that. So let me holler at y'all. Let me greet, and then we're gonna get into what's going on. Okay. Hey, Princess with the puppy. Thank you for being number 2. Magaline Lamar, thank you for being number 3, sis. I appreciate you. D. Seratinas is in the house. She's number 4. Queen of Hearts KS is number 5. Thank you so much for being here. Divine is number 7. Hey, Miss Thelma, she's number 8. All right, all right. Happy to be happy is number 9. Hey, girl. Miss Sparkle is number 11. Y'all, this is our resident Mary Kay lady. If you need your Mary Kay, your time wise, your satin hands, your satin lips, if you need mint bliss to rub on your legs and stuff at night, if you need the emollient night cream to soften up them feet and stuff, them hands and whatnot, holla at this lady. She gonna get you right. Plus all them different lip colors and eye shade colors. Y'all need to holla at her. Even if it's discontinued, she might be able to get it. Hey, sweet beloved. Happy Friday. Good to see you. All right, Bianca the Beautiful is in the chat. She's telling y'all to get your water. Hit your like button, get ready, because we finna do our thing. If y'all at work, you know to fake a cough or a sneeze when I start cutting up. I am not responsible today. I'm telling y'all up front. My sis is in the chat. I love her so much. I would call her my big sis, but she's smaller than me. So it's like she's my big little sis. Yeah, my big little sis. And she's so Hollywood. She's so fly. What's up, sweet beloved? Thank you for being number 10. Sis, thank you for being number 12. Who else up in her? Up in her. Hello, beautiful people. Is number 15. Hey, girl. How you doing? Vita's here from Denver. No, I did not eat Vita, but I do have my water. I wasn't really I'm gonna get me some pepper soup a little bit later. LJ is number 16. What's up, boo? Good to see you. Vita's 13. Debbie Garcia is in the house. Girl, we got a little bit of housewife gossip too. Kind of sort of little Bravo gossip. So it's good that Debbie Garcia is here. So we legal. You know, we within the guidelines, okay? Hey, Shaniqua Belton, thank you for being 23. Cool gamer, always cool, always in the doggone building. Jackie Gaines is number 17. TGIF, sis, glad to see you. Rochelle, hey, sis, thank you for being number 14. I love me some Rochelle. Okay, you about to be driving here into the, yes, get in the bushes. Do not be driving and typing. Keep my Bianca safe. Thanks, sis. I appreciate it. Yeah, I needed to talk to people. I did not need to isolate. I was gonna kind of try to sit quiet, and something is telling me don't do that. Like, do not sit quiet today. I think I'll do better if I'm talking to people, right? DS, thank you for being 25. You get your baby ready for prom. Oh, that's so precious. Hey, Queena, what's happening? Thank you for being number 26. Anytime, you know, I'ma always shout out to Mary Kay lady because the Mary Kay lady keep me right. Thank you. You're emotional today. I understand. That's real. It happens. We're women. We're allowed to be emotional. It's one of them things. I'm not the most emotional person and I'm not really comfortable being emotional. So I would rather distract myself with gossip. And that's where y'all come in. Hey, it's my Christian Key. She's number 29. Hey, gorgeous. How are you? You made it home just in time. Okay, so look, let me do the housekeeping before other folks start sliding in. Y'all know YouTube don't send out the notifications like they supposed to. So a lot of y'all get text notifications either from me directly or on Discord on the community tab or text notification squad and all that. So let me go ahead because they don't. I try to do my best to make sure people know what we're doing and kind of keep us connected. But I want to do our housekeeping before we before other folks figure out we in here. It'll be a little easier for me. Hey, God's anointed daughter, thank you for being number 33. Oh, you at your niece's graduate. Tell her we said congratulations. Her other aunties said congratulations. All right, girl. Hey, Monique C. Thank you for being number 33. Vicky Black in the house. Hey now, hey. Thank you for being number 32. So y'all know what time it is. Like button, hit it. Like number, put it in the chat. You know, because you know how we play. You don't never know what I'm gonna do. And right now, my emotions are all over the place, so y'all really don't know what I might do today. So you don't know what number I'm gonna call. You don't know when I'm gonna call a number. Just be ready, so when I do that, you can do what you do, so I can do what I do, and we can all do what we do. Okay, so keep your like number. Okay, that's a big thing. Hey, Angela Davis, thank you for being 37. Tay Blue, girl, where you been? We missed you. Thank you for being number 38. All right, so listen, keep that. Keep your like number. Make sure the engagement button, which is on your bottom right hand side, the circle with the emoji that you hit it. I want to see bubbles going up. Okay, I want to see bubbles going up. Like I need lots of activity around me today, like for real, for real. So that like button, the bubbles, all that good support, interact with me. Let me know y'all with me. If I wanted to isolate, I wouldn't have gone live. I'm just gonna be honest. Some people are not really self-aware of, when it comes to how they process things, and I like to consider myself a very self-aware person, and I'm aware of myself in that when things are not comfortable for me, or I'm not happy about something, or something is making me feel unpleasant in any way, whether it's sadness, grief, anger, whatever, I have the tendency to isolate. Like I can get by myself. I can stay by myself for weeks and not talk to anybody, honestly. And that's not good. I can get by myself, read books, do audio books, and just sit alone and sew and sketch and cut fabric and just literally not talk to anybody. And I'm also aware that that's not good for me. So I'm here because I want to interact. So I want y'all to interact with me too. Okay. Hey, Miss Dogan, to you. Thank you for being number 39. Aries Sun, you too. Y'all hit it at the same time. Okay. So yeah, dig that. And as people come in, if you see someone that you've never seen before, even if it's not their first time, make sure you're greeting people. Nobody wants to feel tolerated. Everybody wants to feel welcome. That is super important. So please, let's make sure that we are indeed doing that. Oh God, y'all excuse me. I started coughing, it just came out of nowhere. But make sure y'all are greeting people. That is super important. Rochelle, congratulations on your 34-month royal anniversary. You've been here for a while, girl. Hey, love my dogs too. What up? This lady here be working hard, but I'd be so happy to see her. Thank you for being number 41. So make sure if you see someone you don't know, please, y'all, forgive me for coughing like that. It just came out of nowhere. If you see someone you don't know, greet. Make sure everyone feels welcome. If it's your first time on a live, make sure that you put FTL a first time live so that we can greet you and welcome you individually, because that's important to me too. Please feel free, talk, say whatever you need to say. Don't worry about sounding crazy. Everybody in here is a little touched in the head. It's okay. Okay. If you need to cuss, help yourself. The only thing I ask is that you misspell the cuss words. Hey, Carrie Clark, thank you for being 43. You and Vintage hit it at the same time. I thank you so much. Fresh strawberries in the house. Make sure you hit the like button. Okay. Make sure that you all misspell your curse words. This ain't Sunday school. I'm not here to tell you don't cuss. I used to be rather good at it, honestly. One of the best. So I'm not mad at you if you need to cuss. Just please misspell your curse words. Let's keep all the comments on the celebrities, influencers, musicians, artists, or whoever we're talking about in our stories. No personal attacks, personal comments toward each other unless you're complimenting somebody. If you see your sister and say, "Dang, you pretty," that's okay. But anything other than that is not okay. So please don't do it. What else? Did I miss anything? I don't think I missed nothing. Other than let's have fun, let's have a good time. Okay, and let's get into some gossip, because I do not need to be quiet today. Hey, Jen Bunny, happy Friday. Yes, girl. Yes, the crew over here is a little touched. Okay. Touch me, Lord Jesus. We're a little touched over here. And that's okay. All right. Happy 32-month royal anniversary. Happy to be happy. Yes. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God we're here. Oh, my sis. Love my dogs too. She sent me a cash app. My first support of the day. Let me send a heart back. That's so sweet, sis. She say for you to do whatever. I appreciate that. That is so sweet. I hope the heart went back. Hey, Crystal Flex by Legs. Thank you for being like number 47. All right. Hold on. Divine, what you say? Say, love you, girl. Been rocking with you from the beginning through movie nights and all. Yes, girl. That means you go way back with us. If you go back to the movie nights, you go way back with us. Yes. Like 4 flats on a Cadillac, baby. Yes, yes, yes. That's all the way back. Say my sinuses do me like that all the time. I have my coughing and choking all the time. I hate that. Like I don't do it often, but sometimes it happens and I just can't avoid it. I can't avoid it. So I'm very sorry for that. So look, the people are slowly coming in. Let's start it. Let's go and start the like lottery off. Y'all know over here we have the like lottery. Like don't nobody else do what we do. But you know, if you give them a couple months, they'll be copying the royal family. We the trendsetters. So for those of you who are new, or if you never played before, here's the rules. Don't play unless you got Cash App, because I'm not doing any of the Venmo, um, PayPal, Zelle. I'm not doing none of that. Don't play unless you got Cash App. That's number one. Number two, keep your like numbers. Scratch it in the palm of your hand, write it on your notebook, on a post-it or something. Just keep it. Because when I ask for a like number, it don't matter. If two people hit it at the same time and y'all both got like maybe number 22, the first person the first person to put it in the chat is who I'm gonna send what I got for them to them. That's how that's gonna go. But I'm gonna need you to have it, yeah, have it in the chat. So if it's like 22 past the hour, I might give you 2 whole minutes to tell me who got that number. But if the time runs out, you missed your chance. So don't miss out. This is fun. It's just something to do, right? Because we over here kicking the bobo, we gossiping. So make sure that you keep your like number so you can play. Hey Angie girl, thank you for being number 49. All right. So yeah, the reflection corner is open. Cause y'all crazy. I let y'all slide a couple of lives without the reflection corner. And y'all crazy. So the reflection corner is definitely open today. Okay. So let's get into what's going on. Before like I said, today is not my best, but we're gonna get into this gossip like it is. Now, first things first, we got some news I gotta put down. I'm just gonna read you what's out here. This is an article that was posted today to CBS News. I'm simply going to read the article from CBS News. Y'all know I don't normally read anything from the main corporate news sites, but I feel like this one, the article that they wrote, I think is a lot more straightforward, so it might be easier to digest. I'm going to read it and we're going straight to gossip. And I'm not even going to revisit it. You glean from it what you may. Please hit the like button. Who is like number 54? No. Who's like number 57? Like the sauce. 57 sauce. Who is like number 57? 24 after the hour. I'll give y'all the 26 after the hour. Who's like number 57? Hey, Michael Alexander, what's going on? All right. Glad you made it. Where you been? All right. Well, let's move on. This article is important, so please tune in. Use them ears. Tune in, okay? And from here, we're going straight to the gossip. You love Heinz 57. I am redeemed. You number 57. You might want to go and slide your cash app in the chat, baby, if you number 57. All right. I am redeemed. I am redeemed. Bought with a price. Okay. Put your cash app in the chat, baby. We can't do nothing without your cash app. Remember, don't play unless you got a cash app. So let me go ahead and read this article. Why I Am Redeemed is deciding if she gonna give it to me. According to CBS News, rare geomagnetic storm watch issued for the first time in nearly 20 years amid Tyner 73. Okay. Hold on. Oh. All right, let me know when you got it. Hey, KK. All right. There we go. So this is what has been reported as of today via CBS News. Via CBS News, right? Congratulations to I Am Redeemed. Rare severe geomagnetic storm watch issued for the first time in nearly 20 years amid unusual solar event. The severe G4 geomagnetic storm could emerge on Friday, triggering a watch for a storm of this magnitude from the NOAA officials for the first time in nearly 20 years. The watch comes after days of solar activity that seemingly sent several explosions of plasma and magnetic fields toward Earth. G4s are the second strongest form of geomagnetic storm and are known to potentially cause widespread voltage control problems. According to NOAA, they can also cause some protective systems to trip out key assets from the grid, as well as orientation issues for spacecraft. Aurora borealis, otherwise known as northern lights, could be seen as far south as Alabama and in northern California as well. If geomagnetic storms were hurricanes, severe would be a category 4, spaceweather.com says. In a press release on Thursday, the NOAA said the most recent series of solar events started on May 8th when a large cluster of sunspots produced several moderate to strong solar flares. Solar flares are bursts of radiation known to be the solar system's largest explosive events, according to NASA. The area where the recent flares occurred is 16 times the diameter of Earth. NOAA said more solar activity is expected. The sunspots are so big that you may be able to see it with your own eyes with your solar eclipse glasses. The spot is known as AR3664. According to space.com, it measures about 124,000 miles across and is one of the largest and most active sunspots seen this solar cycle. There has also been a series of coronal mass ejections, or CMEs, which are explosions of plasma and magnetic fields that come out of the sun's corona, the outermost part of the sun's atmosphere. At least 5 CMEs appear directed toward Earth and could arrive as early as midday Friday and persist through Sunday, the agency said. This is an unusual event, okay? That's it. If y'all start experiencing any problems, hey, it's Miss Parker to you with your electronic equipment, phones, satellites, radios, just be aware that this is what's cracking, okay? This is an unusual event, the NOAA said in a call with reporters on Friday. Sean Dahl, service coordinator at the Space Weather Prediction Center, said that some of the CMEs are catching up with other ones. He said officials are expecting a big shock arrival when they hit Earth. Dahl said while officials aren't predicting a G5 storm, which is the worst, the strongest of geometric storms, they also can't discount a low end G5 event. Hey, Tracy Lashley, we are really buckling down here. I'm wondering why they haven't told us to buckle down. Brent Gordon, chief of the Space Weather Services branch, also said on the call, geomagnetic storms can impact infrastructure in or near Earth orbit and on Earth's surface, potentially disrupting communications, the electric power grid, navigation, radio, and satellite operations. The NOAA said the Space Weather Prediction Center has notified the operators of these systems so they can take protective action. Hopefully, they do a good job. Hey, Angela Boozer. Dahl agreed Friday that the event is pretty extraordinary and said that it could impact infrastructure, including high voltage transmission lines of the power grid. Dahl said that the infrastructure operators have been notified to adequately prepare. The true strength of the storm will not be known until roughly 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday, when the CMEs are about 1,000,000 miles from Earth. When we see those arrive, that's when we'll know the intensity. I don't know how helpful that is, but just so you know, okay? Sis says, my husband had strange iPhone problems this morning. Yes, it's been some funny things going on. Y'all can go to cbsnews.com and read the entire article. I just wanted to give y'all the heads up that there's some funny stuff going on. If you want to, I don't know, go pull your money out in cash and just hold it. If they fix everything and they don't crash, then you can put it back. But I wouldn't think it would be a bad idea to make sure you have some cash on hand just in case systems crash. Now, I do believe that it's possible that they are not making this public because they don't want to run on the banks. They don't want people going to get their money out because they don't have that money. They just don't have that money. A lot of this money has been created with ones and zeros in a computer system at the Federal Reserve. So I don't think, honestly, if you ask me, this is just my opinion. This is not a fact. This is just the way I feel. I believe that they don't even have the amount of cash on hand should people here really make them run on the banks. What happened in Nigeria last year would definitely happen here. I don't think we have the actual cash to cover what would happen if the people made a run on the banks. But I feel like I have a platform, so I feel responsible to let y'all know that if you wanted to make sure you had cash on hand today, might not be a bad idea, especially with them saying that it's a G4, could be a G5. They claim that they're going to have the systems and they're going to protect us and nothing's going to crash. If you trust them, God bless you. I don't. If I'm being honest, I'm going to have cash on hand. If you choose not to, I respect it. Hey, Clyde Jones, what's happening? Happy Friday. Just wanted to make sure y'all were aware. My bank has lowered the withdrawal limit to at ATMs to 200. You see? That would explain why they're being super quiet and not really telling you what's going on. She said, what happened in Nigeria last year? Well, let me tell you what happened, because the girl keeps it straight. Hey, Ruth G, happy Friday. So what happened last year in Nigeria was, they ended up electing Tinubu as the president. That man looked like he half dead. I swear to God, I thought he was a corpse when I first seen him. I ain't even lying. I ain't exaggerating. I'm like, who is this dead? Who died? And he moved, scared the hell out of me. So anyway, people feel like they stole the election or whatever and rigged it. They probably did. We know how elections work in the world, right? Hey, Legina the Jackson, thank you for being 74. So he became the president. Shortly after that, they changed the currency. Like they changed out the Naira notes. We got dollars, they got Naira, right? So they changed out the Naira notes and everybody had to get the new Naira notes and don't keep the old money. You know how over here, they didn't really just try to do it abruptly. Like they just, when you turned it in, they burned the old money. Everybody started to get, big face hundreds. Y'all know how it went. So they didn't do it smooth. So when they had the new Naira notes, they literally ran out of money. It was people going to the banks trying to pull their money. The bank didn't have enough money. The POS people, like they don't have, they do have ATMs, but they do have people on the street that are just POS people. And they'll like let you run the card and they keep cash on hand to give you money back. They was taxing the people because they had cash when some of the banks didn't have the cash. And it got so bad that it was videos of the people who worked at the banks sneaking out through the back door. It was some of them sneaking up on the roof and climbing down like the ladder in the back of the bank to escape because the people was out front waiting to beat their tail because they couldn't get their money. You know them black folks, and they, you know, we all black, and you know how black people get back their money. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So, you know, it could really get ugly like that over here if there's a run on the banks and you start telling people we ain't got your money. And you know, this is America. This ain't Niger. This is America. People got them things, that boom shakalaka, that pow pow pow. And so you start telling Americans that they got money in there that you done promised to keep, and now you telling them stories about you ain't got it. I mean, this ain't exactly the place you want to be doing that at. That's all I'm saying. So I can understand why they would want to hide the information, but I also understand that it ain't fair. So for me and my meager platform, I want to make sure that you all are aware of the possibility that things can indeed go very wrong. Just like they let you know that a storm can go wrong, so you can go and make Walmart and Costco and them rich and buy toilet paper and water. I'm gonna let you know that this can go wrong so that you can make your run to the bank and make sure you got some cash on hand before they start telling stories. That's all. Because, you know, they're not going to care. They're not going to care. Hey, NK Universe, thank you for being 75. Ruth G, Inel, thank y'all for being 74. So now that we got that out the way, let's get to the gossip. But I felt like y'all needed to know that first. Now, why I feel like I got to just tell everything. Oh man, I got to tell it all, huh? So first of all, how many of y'all watched that show Baby Reindeer that came on Netflix? It was it like 6-7 episodes or something? Wasn't it? I want to think it was at least 6 or 7 episodes of Baby Reindeer. It was very interesting. It was very interesting. I almost didn't watch it. Um, this is based on a real life situation that actually happened. This man his name was Richard Gadd, and he was stalked apparently. And hey, it's the beautiful and gorgeous Nisi Rose. The Ghanaian bombshell is number 77. Hey sis, good to see you. You didn't watch it. It was something. You watched it, but you tuned out midway. It was something. 6 episodes. 6 episodes on Netflix. So this guy, Richard Gadd, he's a comedian. I'm going to go ahead and just give y'all the rundown because some of y'all ain't going to watch it. But I was intrigued. It was creepy, but I was intrigued. So dude's a comedian. He basically was trying to get into the business. Hey, Dana Brown, thank you for being 79. So he was trying to get into the business. He had a girlfriend, and he was living with the girlfriend and the girlfriend's mama. Now he's Scottish. The girlfriend was black and her mama black, of course. So anyway, he was living with the black girlfriend and her mama. And he met this guy who supposedly worked in the business. Oh, I'm going to help you out. I'm going to help you do this. You're great. You're wonderful, blah, blah, blah. Sitting up, you know, just kicking the bobo, gassing him up. Next thing you know, he getting him to do drugs with him, drink with him, all this wild stuff. So in any event, he got high. The man was touching him inappropriately. He kept going over there. Like, I think he really was just hoping. Hey, Yusuf, thank you for being number 79. I think he was hoping that the guy was going to help him out. So maybe he was trying to overlook what the man was doing. It ended up going so far where the man, you know, finally forced himself on him. And he didn't run out of there as soon as he sobered up. But after he left, ended up not coming back. But it traumatized him. And Captain for Creativity, welcome. If this is your first time, please put FTL so we can welcome you. Welcome, Captain for Creativity. She says, or they say, Baby Reindeer was a roller coaster ride of a show. The real Martha had no shame to the point that she's doing TV interviews. Yes, and we're going to talk about those interviews. Yes, we are. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all, I know this has got to be your first time unless you got another name. So I need y'all to spam the chat and welcome Captain for Creativity. Thank you for being like number 80. So he ended up going back to the girlfriend, but then he had issues, like emotional issues. He was not able to be intimate with the girlfriend. They, you know, couldn't connect. He had all kind of emotional issues after being assaulted. Clyde, thank you for saying welcome. Where are the rest of the welcomes? What the rest of the welcomes? I see DS and Clyde. I need everybody to spam the chat and say welcome, please. Thank you. That's right. It ain't enough to be pretty. We got to be pretty and graceful. Um, but so he ended up breaking up with the girl. Well, he didn't. Well, him and the girl broke up, but her mama still let him stay there. He still was pursuing his comedy. He's working at a bar. This weird old lady starts coming in the bar. She was already there. He was nice to her. That's all it took for her to be a weirdo. Hey, Tay. And aw. You say you watch my Potomac and Jersey reviews on replay, but I never get to jump on a live and comment. But your baby is napping, so I finally caught a live. Yes, so this is your first time being here live. Oh, I'm so glad the baby sleeps so you can hang with us today. All right. So anyway, long story short, he went on a date with the lady. It didn't work out. I didn't think it was a mismatch. He had gone through a lot of stuff behind what happened to him, being promiscuous with men and women. I think he was just trying to figure out what he felt about what happened to him. Long story short, this lady stalked this man to hell. She sent thousands of emails. She was following him on Facebook. Once he told her it wasn't working, like he just tried to back off. He tried to be a gentleman about it. Hey, the divine Miss M. And she wasn't having it. He tried to date somebody else. He tried to date a trans lady, a trans woman, I think is the term. Is it translated trans? Well, y'all know what I'm saying. And she went and barged in on their date, attacked the trans lady and ripped hair out by the root and like just crazy stuff. And so long story short, he ended up having to get her arrested. She ended up going to jail because she was out of her gourd. She was threatening the ex-girlfriend. She popped up to the ex-girlfriend mama house, all that. Like this lady was off it, okay? So what she ended up doing was now she doing interviews and talking about, no, I only sent like 10 emails. Girl, you did not go to jail for no 10 emails. I say this lady crazy in real life. I sure hope he got security. I hope he got a pit bull. I hope he got a pet hyena and two pet basilisks like on Harry Potter, because this lady is crazy. Let me see if I can let y'all hear what this nut job said. For those of y'all who seen it, I had to say something about this because it was just scary. Like, who does that? Hold on. Let me let y'all hear what this nut said. And y'all up there in New York, be careful. Some man put a belt around this lady's neck, walked up behind her, choked out with a belt, and drug her between two cars and assaulted her. Y'all be careful in these big cities. Okay, keep your head on a swivel. You know, do what you need to do. Because, I mean, you know, it's a new thing right now, especially in New York. Half them people there ain't even from there. Like, if they do something to you, I'm sure the coded system don't even have their DNA or prints, and prints ain't in the system or nothing because they not from here. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all be very careful. So this an audio moment. So let me let y'all hear what the crazy lady said, and then we gonna move on from her. We got a report on Andy Cohen too from Bravo. But let me let y'all hear what the crazy lady said about what she did and did not do, because it was just, to me, it was maniacal. Like, ma'am, you went to jail. Them people ain't put you in jail for no. Listen.
1,000 emails, 350 voice messages, 744 tweets, 48 Facebook messages, and 106 letters.
That's simply not true. If somebody was sending somebody 41,000 emails or something, they'd be doing how many a day? Lots.
Well, it'd be obsessively.
Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
What did you send him?
None of that's true. I don't think I sent him anything.
You never sent him anything?
No. I think there may have been a couple of emails exchanging, but that was it.
When you make such an emphatic denial of the central point of both him, but also Netflix, of lying about it.
I am.
And that's pretty defamatory.
It's not defamatory if it's true.
No, it's defamatory that they've been to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I misunderstood there. Yes, exactly. I don't see how anyone could do 41,000 emails and all this kind of stuff, you know.
I don't know how much you know about technology, but are you aware that if it was you sending those 1,000 emails, 300, it would be very easy for the police, for example, to work out exactly where they come from? The IP address would reveal that.
Yes, I understand that, and it stays on forever. But the point is, this was years and years ago. We were congratulating him.
But it would all still be there.
Yes, I understand that. Yeah.
And if you sent 41,000 emails,
this is just a lot of rubbish. Yeah, so that should be stored there.
Well, they'd all be there.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got them.
He's not got 41,000 emails. That's over a year.
So this fool really think like if it's been long enough, she thought that it was gonna go away for Piers Morgan to let her know, like, girl, they would still have that. Girl, they would still have that. I don't know. She crazy in real life. Captain says, yeah, even though the term narcissist gets overused, the Martha character shows a lot of signs of narcissistic personality disorder in the DSM-5. Crazy is the word. Crazy as hell is the word. So now let me tell y'all real quick about Andy Cohen, and we going into Drake because Drake got legal problems. Little Aubrey Smollett got legal problems. Yeah. But let me tell y'all about this, what's going on with this lawsuit that he is potentially facing. Now, it looks like he's got a chance to get out of the lawsuit. He's still going to have to pay, but I don't think it'll have to go as bad, honestly, if he just do what he need to do. Okay? So this is what's being said about little Aubrey. Okay? Little Aubrey Graham. If that's his last name, because I told y'all I'm not convinced that man is none of his daddy. And right now, let me tell you what happens, okay? When you lie, people go looking for the truth. When you lie, people look for the truth. I ain't never looked at no teenage girls, and we got umpteen videos of you not only looking, but kissing on teenage girls and texting teenage girls and all that. So that's neither here nor there. To me, that ain't up for debate. You know, Freaky A, you a 69 God, like, no, run for your life, okay? That ain't up for debate. But now that mess he did using Tupac's image and his voice in AI, this mess has gotten out of control. When I say out of control, it has gotten out of control. You can find this on Billboard.pro and CBC Music if you want to look it up for yourselves. So, now, Tupac Shakur's estate is not playing with little Aubrey. They're not playing. So what they have said is that what he did was a blatant, I got the notebook, I got to take my notes. They said it was a blatant abuse of Tupac's legacy. And they were also upset because they said that Kendrick Lamar is a good friend to the estate of Tupac. They made it very clear because apparently little Aubrey, little Aubrey Smollett is a victim. He's a professional victim. Y'all, please hit the like button, thumbs up this video, and run it up, please. And thank you. So he's a professional victim. So it's like, oh no, Kendrick told him to sue me. No, they sued you because they said this was a blatant abuse of Tupac's legacy. Okay. Now what they're saying is they want a detailed explanation of how the AI was made. That's what they want to know. Because they said that you have to, now I don't know nothing like that about technology, but this is what they said. They're saying in order for you to have the AI of somebody's voice that it had to be scrubbed from somewhere, like scraped from somewhere. So in other words, you scrape voice samples from somewhere, and that's how it was created. So they want to know where it was scraped from, because people have ownership of his image, voice, and all that. So where did you scrape it from? So they want a detailed explanation of where you got it from. They want a detailed explanation of who actually created the sample for you. And they want all of the scrape data. They want him to turn over every piece of the scrape data that he has. The people who created it, they want to go after them because they want them to turn over every piece of scrape data that they have. So this don't look good, honey. And they got all these demands, and they said if he meets all of the demands that he can pay them. They'll do an informal negotiation, and they can just pay him quietly. But he's gonna have to do everything that them people are saying to do first. You got to do that first, and then we'll do an informal. In other words, behind closed doors, quietly. We can decide on a sum that you're gonna pay, but you're gonna pay. Okay. Now, yep. Say get him. Show him how us Americans love to sue. Oh yeah, we good at suing people. Yes. Saying they gonna sue and they gonna sue them also. They need to sue the people who made it. They do. Hey, NK Universe said Drake probably thought that because he is Drake that Tupac's estate would have overlooked it. That he should have known better. Not the Shakurs. You should have known better. Hey DV, thank you for being number 88. So listen now. They said if he does not meet the demands, if he don't get it done, if he does not get it done, they said that they are going to take all legal remedies plus punitive damages and lawyers fees. So at this point, you gonna cut the check. The only question is, are you gonna quietly negotiate how big of a check you're cutting by meeting every demand that these people have, snitching on everybody who helped you make this thing? Or are you going to be like, no, I'm going to keep it real. I'm not going to snitch, and end up going to court and dealing with all legal remedies? It don't sound good. That's all I'm saying. Child, he think he his mama. You know, his mama people be stealing. You know, they feel like if a black person got something that they want, they'll just steal it, honey. That's how they feel. Captain say BBL Drizzy keep taking L's lately. A bunch of them. A bunch of them. I don't know why. Maybe he's got a thing for L's, honey. They want the deed to your ranch. I don't think they want no ranch. I think they want that cash, and they want to know. They want names. They want names. Yeah, Aubrey better pony up. It ain't looking good. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I'm just reporting the gossip as it happens. The people say they want their money, Drake. They said you got to turn over all the scrape data. You got to turn. You got to turn on whoever did it. You got to give their name up. You got to throw them up under the bus, and you're gonna have to cut the check, and you're gonna have to explain how you got it. This wasn't worth it, honey. This wasn't worth it. So you know that's not good. Real quick before we move on to the next story. He also, not him, but Universal Music Group. Now, I don't know if you all have been following this story, but you know I have. One, because I hate Drake. I've always hated him. I hated him first, right after Dennis. But I've been following it because it's gossip. So the Universal Music Group, somebody leaked an email. Somebody leaked an email. They did. And the email was suggesting that there was a meeting with XO, with LPG, or whatever Kendrick Lamar's business LLC is, and with UMG, where they were basically begging them to stop the whole beef thing and wanting Kendrick to make some kind of statement, directly or indirectly, clearing little Aubrey of the PDF file accusations, so they can get their money back. Because I was very disturbed to find out what kind of deal Lil Aubrey had with Universal Music Group. Y'all want to know? Y'all care? Because if y'all don't care, I don't care. But if y'all care, I got the details. I ain't gonna do it. But he got a deal with them, so much so that they signed a deal. I'm gonna just say this, and this was confirmed by Lucian Grange. Okay, the deal he got with them people is what people used to call a slave deal. So everybody focused on the 400 million. Well, actually, the deal was for up to 400 million. So not guaranteed. That the actual dollar amount was not confirmed. But in order for him to have that deal, they own his voice, his image, all media appearances, performances, all of that. Like, they own everything about this man. They done put this money up where he can make up to 400 million, but he's got to do two albums a year. Like, he owe his soul to the company Stoke. Okay, he done borrowed against the Stoke, and them people got to get their money back. And apparently, right now, the money that Nike put up in order for them to do them shoes and stuff, Nike is apparently leaning on them like, hey, we don't put this money up for these shoes, and don't nobody want to wear no OV hoes. Don't nobody want to wear 69 guards. Don't nobody want to wear no BBL Drizzies. So what we supposed to do to get our goddamn money back? What is us supposed to do to get this money back? Okay. Now, immediately after that leaked email came out, TMZ come running. Oh, no, UMG say it ain't true. And since when do big companies like that run to clear up rumors? It's been rumors going around forever. They had rumors that Tupac was still alive. Hell, they got rumors that all type of stuff was true. It was a rumor that Drake Daddy was Jamaican. Now, they ain't came to clear that up, but they sure ran to her up and try to clear this up, which says to me, that email probably for real. Hey, Freedom 511. So I said to myself, and myself said, why would they be running to clear that up? Because y'all don't want nobody to know that y'all real live is this boy ain't nothing but a product to y'all. He's a product. This is a way for you to sell black culture with a white face to the masses. And y'all want this cleaned up so y'all can keep selling this processed food to the people. A cultural shift means that if the culture shift back, that ain't gonna be acceptable. You want the person right now who is representing blackness in this space, in the culture that was created by blackness, centered around blackness, to come out and clear y'all's clear Al Jolson. Y'all will catch that later. Apparently, according to what's being said, is that Kendrick ain't going. I don't know what they're gonna do. Like I said, TMZ tried to help him cover it up, but Jack Dorsey, y'all know who Jack Dorsey is? The man that was one of the founders of Twitter. Jack Dorsey. Big Bank Jack Dorsey. Well, Big Bank Jack Dorsey, low key, not undercover, kind of straight up saying like, no, that ain't fake. So I'm like, wait a minute. So y'all got TMZ trying to cover the lie. Jack Dorsey done entered the chat and saying, no, that ain't no lie. That's real. I say, oh, this getting good. This better than the stories. I ain't seen stories this good since I used to watch All My Children and One Life to Live. Jim Bunny say that stuff that's true. They try to clear it up quick, fast, and in a hurry. They do. Many say it's caught. Coco Chanel, thank you for being 96. Coco, thank you for being 95. Yeah, we don't believe you. You need more people. Yes. Oh goodness. Listen, I pay attention to the gossip. I ain't got nothing better to do with my life than to be in other people's business. So if y'all care about him, say a prayer for him, because it don't look good. It don't look good. Because them people got to get their money back. And more to that before we slide. Because I'm finna slide. I promise. But more to that. That would explain why they was willing to be, faking pow-pows at his house. If Kendrick wasn't going, what else can you do? Like, we got to get him up off you some kind of way. Somebody got to catch a bullet. Now, who want it? God dang. I say, baby, you can't make this kind of stuff up. This better than a Tubi movie. This is better than a Tubi movie. I say, what is going on now? What is going on now? Say it's overrated. If overrated had a face, Aubrey. Oh yes, and they up there hyping him up. Well, no, he is making a profit. Now let me tell you how he making a profit. So apparently there's a smaller subsidiary company. I think it's called Gamma or something. I go look up the name and come. He owns the publishing of quite a few rappers that deals him a percentage of ownership or an interest in that company so that he can get paid off the publishing, a fraction of the money off the publishing of actual rappers, because he's not one. So he getting some money, but in order for him to get his money, he got to eat money off black people, because his money, he owe it to the store. Yes. So, like I said, if y'all like him, pray for him. I don't, so I won't be. But if y'all like him, say a prayer for him. I'm just saying. So now, more along them lines, little Coco Gauff, the pretty young girl that plays tennis. Okay. Now I got a complaint. Not about her, because she's lovely, she's talented. I adore that young lady. She is so beautiful. She's so well spoken. But I have a complaint about the media. I got a little complaint. She's being interviewed and they just randomly bring up Kendrick Lamar and Drake. I don't like it. I'm going to go on record and say, I don't like it. If you were interviewing one of those clear girls that play tennis, would you have stopped to ask her what she think about Kendrick Lamar and Drake? Why are y'all asking them about that? About what? About how? As in who? I sing it. As in who? Explain it to me. Make it make sense. Because it ain't making no sense to me. Now, she said, of course, Kendrick, like, of course. And then she mentioned the fact, like, you know, he hasn't said some stuff out of line about Serena. So absolutely that. But my issue is, why are y'all asking her that in the first place? I find it very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. Who even told you she listened to rap? Do you assume that every black person participates in hip hop culture? I do, because I want to. But not everyone does. I found that to be extremely disgusting and distasteful, disrespectful. All the way across the board. Who told you she ever listened to a rap song in her life? This is getting out of control. And I'm not even going to speak on the fact that y'all let that Alzheimer's Klansman that y'all put in the White House have commentary about black culture like this. But then again, some of y'all let him sit up and tell y'all you wasn't black if you didn't vote for him. I'm going to let it go, though, because, you know, my spirit is off today. I'll mess around and say what I really want to say, and we don't want that. None of us want that. So I'm going to leave that alone, because if I start talking, I'm going to say what I really feel. And oh, what a day this would be. Okay? So I'm going to let that go. But I just wanted to speak on it briefly, just to say that I found it distasteful and disgusting and disrespectful, and how dare you stop insulting our young ladies who are successful and doing well and are at the top of their fields, asking them about rap beefs. And for the clear journalists out there, if you are not well versed in our culture, please stop asking questions and talking about it at all. Because I'm real annoyed hearing them say things like feud. There is no feud, honey. There's no feud. It's called a battle, at best a beef. Now we understand why the young man said they not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Because they're not. They are not. And this is very disrespectful. The Divine Miss M says they act like we all on the same plantation. Yes. So disrespectful. So disrespectful. It's like they forget, and they want us to forget, that most of your major music art genres here, our folks created. So we're not limited to rap or anything. We're not limited to R&B. We're not limited to anything. We can pretty much do whatever the hell we want, and we're still in our own living room. But I'm going to let that go. I'm going to let it go. And let's move on to somebody else that got on my nerves while I'm going down the list. Let's go to Howard University. Howard University, you all are an embarrassment. Again, we should be able to be proud of you, and we never can. Not anymore. We just can't. So Howard University had commencement for their nursing students. I believe it was for the nursing students. I'll double check. And the main commencement, I believe, is supposed to be on Saturday. Now, they closed the doors and locked out loved ones that came to support some of the graduates. And the people were knocking like, hey, let us in. Y'all locked us out. We can't get in. Like, some of these people have traveled out of state to be here for these commencement exercises. Okay. So when they were knocking and trying to get in, I don't know how a piece of glass, one of the panes of glass on the doors was broken. A pane of glass on the door was broken. I don't know. But let me let you hear what the folks in charge had to say as far as why what happened. I like, certain things, I like y'all to hear it from the horse's mouth. I want you to hear it from the horse's mouth. This is an audio moment, so please make sure that your sound is indeed up.
We have an emergency going on, y'all.
Celebration years in the making for these Howard University.
No. Hold on. Not that one. That's not the one I want. Is this the one? That may be the one. Hold on. I wanted to make sure y'all heard the lady that was in authority. Y'all might have to listen to the whole thing to get it. So let's just listen. Let's just listen. It won't hurt anything if we hear it all.
Celebration years in the making for these Howard University students coming to an abrupt ending Thursday as these graduates waited to walk across the stage at the Crampton Auditorium. Just outside of the lobby, dozens of loved ones locked out and some trying to push their way in after being told the building was at capacity.
Because of the size of the room and because our relatives sometimes do not know how to act, the fire department is now here to shut us down.
Administrators doing their best to let the grads get their special moment and grab their diplomas before they cleared the room, but the damage was done.
Like, while they were doing the keynote speaker, there was like loud bang.
An emergency going on, y'all.
Hold on.
Crampton Auditorium
Hold on. Listen.
Not long after,
Listen to
DC
this.
Fire saying in a statement, DC Fire and EMS did not shut down tonight's event. At 6:42 p.m., we responded to the Crampton Auditorium for a medical call at the request of campus police. The patient was evaluated and refused transport, and DC Fire and EMS departed.
I'm confused.
So I'm like the young lady that I just cut off. I'm confused too. Why on earth would she sit her behind up there and you cancel commencement, sent those young people out? One young lady said she graduated magna cum laude and was not allowed to walk across the stage. And the authorities that be, these are our people. And y'all know I called them other people on the carpet and I cut no slack and I'm cutting none for our own either. She sat up there and said that the fire department is here and the excuse for punishing the graduates and saying, well, now nobody's marching. Y'all just leave. It's over. We're canceling it. That's not fair. And it's unacceptable that you would do that and then lie. So basically, I'm going to hurt you since your loved ones are disgruntled because they can't see you graduate. They're disgruntled because they spent their money to send you to school. They spent their money to be here to support you. They put all their hopes and dreams on you, and they're upset because they can't get in because I didn't rent, or the administration. Hey, Larga Curves. Hey, Junie B. Thank you for being 108 and 106. And they couldn't be in here for this moment in your life, for this milestone, right? I'm gonna hurt you. I'm going to punitively harm you. I'm going to punish you. And I'm going to say, well, see, the fire department shut it down because some of our relatives don't know how to act. Only for the fire department and EMS to make an official statement that they absolutely did not shut them down. They came in order to respond to a medical emergency, and the person refused to go, and they left. They did not shut them down. Howard University, I'm not even going to say you have explaining to do. You have cleaning up to do. You have cleaning up to do. You are putting a black eye on the HBCU system. You are putting a black eye on the system. Yes, it is very sad. That is out of order. That is unacceptable. And Jen Bunny is listing all of the potential places that they could have rented in order not to do what they've done. That is unacceptable. Yes, a lie does not care who tells it. I mean, it could be ghetto, but I don't even see ghetto here. I just see, yes, nasty and wrong. Like this is the second time. We saw what happened with the housing situation, that you had our babies, young Black children who are starting their lives. They're there with hopes of an education, with all of their dreams and aspirations for the future. And they're there with their mama's money and prayers. And you got them living in conditions that are unacceptable. We all saw that debacle. And now here you are again. Howard University, we need you to do better. We need you to make the news for the right things and not the wrong things. This is enough. So now some of the students involved will be able to march in the main commencement on Saturday. To my understanding, some of the students are, for whatever reason, I think it may be just they're not supposed to march on Saturday. So some of them have completely missed that moment. One young lady said her daddy and her grandmama came all the way there from North Carolina. She had the cutest little country accent. It was absolutely adorable. And I just think it's very Unfortunate. Howard University, do better. Do better. Lager Curve said, and the lady who lied literally blamed the black folks because our people don't know how to act. That's exactly what she did. And that's so ugly. Yep, our people. They belong to us and they were wrong. Fresh Strawberry says, I was the first one to graduate in my family. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's heavy, Jim Bunny. We got to do better. We got to do better. Vintage says she did that to save face because of her inability to get the correct accommodations together. Right, but you should not save face by insulting your own people and then spitefully punishing students. That wasn't right. That wasn't nice. That was unacceptable, honestly. And I'm gonna call it that. I'm gonna call it that because there's nothing else that we can call that. That is what you call unacceptable. So now let's move on to something else that's unacceptable by the name of Gary Owens. Yeah, y'all like him. I don't. The little clear fella that used to be on BET's Comic View talks with a black scent, married to a black lady, got some biracial children, cheated on said black lady, and now has issues with the children who are a product of that marriage. And he did a lot of inappropriate things on Shannon Sharp's interview on Club Shay Shay. Hey, Ebwat, thank you for being 110. Apparently, everybody just goes over to Shannon Sharp in order to talk or lay their dirty laundry out or lay other people's dirty laundry out. And in this case, he went over there to pander and to play victim. So we're going to get into it just a little bit. I'm going to play a couple of audio clips because there's certain things that I want y'all to hear. Okay, I want y'all to hear just a little bit of him talking about well, let's get into the pandering first, because this is the first one that pissed me off. It don't take much to piss me off with these people, but let's go.
He's attracted to black women. Always. It's like being gay. Gay guys know they're gay. Why are they gay? They don't know my
So apparently to him, liking black women is like being gay.
birth. So how was it growing up where you grew up? Lonely. My hands were soft and very moisturized. Tell you that. I was a beast. I was ambidextrous on that. So let me ask you this. Were you nervous? Tell me the first time I slept with a black girl? Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. I just remember we went over her place. And I never seen hips move like that, bro.
And so he's objectifying black women. So I'm gonna leave that for a second, just for a smidge, because I can't take too much more. I didn't think it was cute or funny. Thank you, Yusuf. Not cute or funny. So he's objectifying black women. Oh, her hips was doing this and that, and like I don't want to hear that. I don't think that's cute. I don't think it's cute at all. I don't. The fact that he likened his attraction to black women to being gay, and it's like you just know from birth and you can't help it. Hey, Brian Patterson, what's up? Really? I'm not feeling that great today, but thank you. That just lifted my spirits a little bit. Hey, Miss Gardner, thank you for being 112. I was trying to hit it and it moved up on me. It moved up on me. Thank you for being here, sis. But yeah. Say blame the hussy that laid up with him and made churn. Well, we'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, Delicia, this ain't funny at all. Hey, girl. Thank you for being 114, Peanut. So I want to talk about not only his pandering, the disrespect, but I want to talk about the droves and droves of black women that I saw in the comment section that were just grinning all over themselves because this flea flicker is fetishizing, pandering, and insulting them. Because I would like to know, why would anybody be impressed or flattered by somebody objectifying and talking about, oh, the black woman's hips? Every black woman ain't got hips. I got some good girlfriends ain't got no hips. I know some beautiful sisters that ain't even got a backside. They lacking in the back, but they packing in the front. I know some girls that got booty with no hip. I know girls that ain't got nothing. I know some of them that shaped like Glorilla. They just thick in their mind. We are, as Black women, we're more than our body parts. Now, it's one thing that we got to sit up and listen to ignorant Black men objectify and reduce us to a sum total of body parts, speech patterns, and hairdos. But I'd be John Brown if I sit here and act like it's cool for Opie Taylor to reduce us to a sum total of body parts, hairdos, and speech patterns. Like, that's disgusting. That is disgusting. And I swear for M&Ms, like I told a baby the other day, I will mop up the ocean before I be quiet while you do some garbage like that. And all the sisters in the chat, yeah, they love Black women. No, they don't. They do not love you. No one who loves you would talk to you like that. Fatima, hey girl. Nobody who likes you would speak about you that way. Yes, I did, Evie. Nobody who loves you would reduce you to your body parts. Nobody who loves you would refer or compare being attracted to you with being gay. Nobody. That ain't love. That's objectification. Anyone who can objectify you does not love you. They don't even see you as human, honey. You're not even human to this person. Wake up and smell the goddamn coffee. Now, I don't want to sit through that whole other clip because it's really, really long, where he goes on and on about his cheating on his wife and how she wanted $44,000 a month. And I said, I ain't got it. Like, I don't want to hear that. I don't. Because guess what, sir? Nobody asked you to cheat. You cheated. She left. That's what she was supposed to do. What did you think? What did you think? Okay, that's number one. And I'm going to get to what I think about this in a minute, but let me just tell y'all where he went. He then goes on to talk about he's got a new set of twins, and Shannon Sharp was literally doing his job, asking him about his new set of twins. Were you ready to be a daddy again? Are you excited about being a daddy again? Instead of this flea flicker to talk about his new set of twins and whether he was indeed ready to be a father again, whether he was indeed excited to be a father again, what did he do? He couldn't talk about the new children without bringing up his first set of children who have asked him nicely not to discuss them in the media. You heard what I said. He couldn't talk about the new children that he was being interviewed about without bringing up his first set of adult children who have asked him nicely not to talk about them in the media. Went on in a long tirade about how they are not interested in having conversations, that he is reaching out, and he got tickets to a game and they did not want to go, and that he popped up at his daughter's dorm room and she did not answer the door. Instead, she called, I think he said his manager or his publicist or somebody, and said, why is he at my door? He then says that he found out she was traveling and tried to ambush her at an airport. She spoke to him and hid in the bathroom for over 45 minutes, according to him. So it's giving the impression that these children are not ready to talk to you. Apparently, he says they do not take his calls, but will on occasion text back. That should be enough, in my personal opinion. Wait until the children are ready to talk. Okay? Then he, at some point during this cringe fest, I like that. I'm stealing that from Captain for creativity. And she said it's a cringe fest. So I didn't see the Gary Owens interview, but yet it sounds like a cringe fest. It was. Unc needs to interview Kanye West if he wants to match the Cat Williams numbers. Oh, no. Bye. No. Shannon, don't listen to Captain for creativity. Don't listen. This is my new boo, but don't listen to her. Hey, Sabra Hardy, thank you for being 118. He then, during this cringe fest, I love it and I'm stealing it for now. I'm going to get back. He had the audacity to allude to the fact that he wishes his first wife would help him talk to the children. Hey, Chiniki. This nice lady, and I really believe in my heart that she's a nice lady. The nice lady was still very nice. She didn't say anything mean or rude or wrong or anything. She simply was like, look, I have given my advice. He won't listen to my advice. And, you know, you're not even doing what the children asked you to do. You got to respect their boundaries. I could bust you out, but I'm not going to. And she left it at that. Okay. Sabra Hardy, thank you for the super sticker, sis. This is my second support of the day. Thank you to Love My Dogs Too. Thank you to Sabra Hardy. Okay. I got some love from somewhere. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Brian, you laughing. Gary is walking trash. He's walking trash. His Old Spice fragrance is dumpster juice. He wears it every day. Niecy Rose said, wow, she owes that man nothing. Owes him nothing. Okay. But let's talk about our sisters in the comment section. Throwing hissy fits. Oh, why she's saying that? She bitter. She need to go heal. Sounds like she's fine. He wants her to help him mend a relationship with adult children who feel betrayed by him. And we had our sisters. I'm not surprised by anything a black man says in a comment section. And you know why? Because most real black men are not on the internet. The ones we see on the internet are usually the ones who have a little too much time on their hands. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I'm saying? They might have podcast equipment at their house. We don't know. We don't know. So I'm never shocked at what I hear. From black men online, but I was shocked at the amount of sisters who were saying, oh, when the man cheated, ain't got nothing to do with the children. You were lying 7 sacks of crap. Children feel a certain type of way when you hurt their mother. Owes him not a thing, not nothing. Evie says he got with a black woman to be dusty. Yes, he did. That's exactly why he got with a black woman, so he could be dusty, because those white women have standards. And he knew he had to live up to something, and it wasn't going to work. Okay? It wasn't going to work. But they were sitting there like she was wrong for telling him, like, look, those children have boundaries. They've asked you. She didn't even say all this. She just said, you're not respecting their boundaries, man. I've given you advice. I don't know what else you want me to do. And then let him know, I don't even be addressing the lies and stuff you tell, but like, chill out. Chill out. I don't know, but I'm telling you, this guy's disgusting and I'm over it. Shannon, you did your best with this, but I was annoyed with Shannon. Like, you sitting up grinning with this cat instead of calling him on his stuff. But what else do we expect from Shannon? Not so sharp. Evie say if the children are old enough to know what's going on, they have feelings about the situation. They do. And even with like you said, if they know anything about it, even if they don't know the ins and outs, when children see their mothers cry, they feel a way about the person who made her cry. It's kind of how that goes. There's very few dysfunctional children who don't feel empathy toward their mothers. Very few dysfunctional children who don't. So I just thought it was a bit much. The amount of black people, especially black women, who decided it would be a great idea to attack this sister for saying, like, basically, stop putting my name and stuff. The children and ask you not to talk about them in the media. Don't be telling people you wish I would help you and all that. Shannon, even during this interview, was trying to allude to, like, do you think the mother's poison in their minds? And Gary didn't even say that. He's trash, but he didn't blatantly say that. But it was the fact that Shannon was trying to steer the conversation in that way. Shannon, not so sharp, dear. Not a good look. Not a good look. Shannon, not so sharp. It really isn't. Yeah, I don't care nothing about him dealing with Shaquille. I don't. Because who cares about Shaquille? Not me. But yeah, that was real trash. And yeah, I'm not really with it. And I feel like it is a problem. It is a problem that black people, we love to sit up and be excited about somebody imitating us. That's how we got in this Drake situation right now. Y'all be so excited for somebody who looks nothing like you to imitate you. Now we got this young man, and I watch what was that young man's program? I wanted to say Mr. Let It Go, or I think that's his name. Let me see if I can find his name, because I want to send y'all to his YouTube. He actually did a whole thing, like all the mistakes that little Aubrey made. Hey, Tiffany Williams. Right. She said, I don't care about either one of them, honestly, friend. Thank you, girl. KK said, I agree with you, sis, but he need to continue to chase his children until they feel he can chase. But if the children ask you not to speak about them on the media, why can't you respect your children's wishes? You already didn't respect your wife's wishes, and you didn't respect the vows you took. You didn't respect the Lord that you took the vows in front of. the least you can do is respect the wishes of the children that you have disappointed. Can't you do that? If you're texting them and they decide to text you back and you still have a line of communication open, chase that way. Why are you going to the media when them children asked you not to? Mr. Let Go. Is that the one? Sherry, hey girl. I want to make sure I got it right because I want to send y'all to the right place now. Where is that young man's channel? Because I'm going to get it right if it killed me. Yeah, Mr. Let Go. That's the name of it, Sherry Shear. Mr. Let Go. So he was talking about the mistakes that little Aubrey had made. So the man actually, y'all, played 8 different examples of where he just word for word plagiarized from black folks in these songs. Showed where he stole people's whole looks. Apparently, he started working with some man named Tizo Touchdown, some crazy young man that put nails in his head. And then he started trying to dress like him too. Y'all gonna get enough about getting excited about people copying you. They're not copying you because they admire you. They are freaking succubuses. That's what they are. Say chasing, make people run, give people space, even your children. Thank you. Give them some room. Give him some room. Say Vlad is on his way to being disinvited to the barbecue along with Gary. Can you say microaggressions? Vlad ain't on his way. Vlad been roasted alive by Twitter. We done with him. Okay, he done. He's done it. He knows it. That's why he backtracked and apologized to the professor that was over at Princeton after he doubled down and kept tagging Princeton 11 times. KK, you agree? Okay, at least I ain't crazy. Even say they should never been invited to for black cosplay and pandering. Thank you. They have done it so much that these people feel entitled. I saw a video, but yeah, for real though, y'all go check out Mr. Let Go. He's very interesting. He's a black gentleman. He has a channel on YouTube, Mr. Let Go. He breaks down things pretty good on the urban side of things. Y'all know TT old. So I don't get all into the urban stuff like that. But I was very intrigued. I think he did a very good job of getting information, breaking it down intelligently. So if y'all are, casual listeners and you're just kind of interested in what went on with this whole blow up, go check him out. Another couple of channels to check into, I would say would be, what's the other young man who I think does a great job of these breakdowns? I have to get their names because I mess the name up. 9 Side, the number 9 in the word side. He does a very excellent job, and I think 9 Side is also he's a Christian, and I like him because he tries to tell the truth and he makes sure that he research stuff and show his references as to where he's getting his information. So I think that's great. So please go support those gentlemen. 9 Side broke down the email situation with UMG very well, so please check him out. But back to what I was about to say. Y'all know stuff just fall out my head. But the cosplaying and the pandering, it's not that it has made them feel entitled. I was watching something and it was some Korean people imitating black people in hip hop. And they were like, oh, yeah, this is great. And it wasn't our people this time. I think Kendrick Lamar has shifted that conversation heavily. Shout out to Pam's son. Okay. Pam, your boy, he's all right. So it was a lot of the others like, oh, this is great. And so I saw, I just read a lot of comments and I saw this one black young man in the comments and he was like, they really hate us, but want to imitate everything we do. And so he was getting attacked in the comments. And I just said, you know what? You're absolutely correct. They hate you and will imitate you while hating you and then gaslight the hell out of you when you point it out. And so one of these troglodytes thought it would be a great idea to at me, of all people. And I'm thinking, baby, this was such a mistake to say you're being self-centered. And my response, which really should have been common sense, But it's not common sense because these people feel entitled to everything about us. They feel entitled to everything about us, the way we look, the way we speak, the way we create, everything. They think that you just because you traffic people from Africa and you keep them as prisoners of war and you call them property, it doesn't mean that everything about them belongs to you. It's not true. You all are criminals, and all of you should have been born in a prison. Okay. Hey, Meek, thank you for being 124. Anywho, said that you're another person being self-centered. And I said, well, like I said, it was just common sense. Normally, the people who create a culture, that culture is centered around the people who created it. It's very normal for a culture created by a people to have that culture centered around them. Shock, right? Shocker. It's very normal. I said it's very, and I find it interesting that racists get so angry when people who create culture center themselves in the culture. It wasn't yours. If you want to be centered in something, you create it. Are you mad? Tiffany say, let me tell you, the Koreans can't stand us but copy everything we do. Hate our guts. Hate our guts. Captain for Creativity say, now Vlad wants to apologize. I was raised to never take bread out of anyone's mouth is unnecessarily. And the fact that he was willing to go after that lady's livelihood so fast is nasty work. Well, he was trying to weaponize his clear skin. Mm-hmm. Dana Brown said exactly. They want to know all your business, not just know it. They want access to it. They sit around, stomp their feet, and demand access to our creativity, to our likeness, to our style, to our rhythms, to our art forms, to our genres, to everything, even the way we think. Even the way we think. They want to claim that as well. Please do not put the name of people's YouTube channels in my chat. Please don't do that. If I want to promote somebody, I will. I'm going to just say that. If I want to promote someone on my channel, I will. Please don't do that. Brian Patterson says, Vlad has been filed for a long time. I'm happy people are beginning to wake up. Yes, because some of us have been screaming this from the top of our lungs for a very long time. Like, it is not new. Tiffany Willis say, not clear skin, child. I'm screaming. Yes, over here, we don't say the W word. You're just clear. And ain't nothing wrong with being clear. I like being opaque. I do. It works for me. It's kind of my thing. But I think it's okay for everybody to be who they are. And I think you can love who you are without stealing from anyone. I believe that in my heart. I truly believe that you can love who you are, you can celebrate who you are without stealing from anyone else, without putting anybody else down, without, like, I don't have to, y'all know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to say, I like having a big old booty, and now I'm gonna pick at everybody with a flat bum. That's not okay. That's like somebody saying, well, I love having, almond colored skin. I'm so glad I'm not yellow. Or I love having my caramel colored skin. I'm glad I'm not dark. Like, you can literally love and celebrate and adore who you are without putting down anybody else, without stealing from anybody else. You can even appreciate other people and still love and celebrate yourself. And I think that's what I think people swing it wildly in that direction, because a lot of people take Black love as hate for everybody else. And it makes it, to me, it should make you ask the question, why is it if I love me? Please do not put other people's channel names in my chat. I love you, Debbie Garcia, but do not do that. Don't do that. I promote who I want to promote. I don't want to do that. Anyway, yeah, it's just the idea that if we say we love ourselves, they take that as hate. I know, Debbie. I know, baby. I know. But they take it as hate, and it's not hate, and it makes you wonder, like, are you all saying that in order for us to love you, I gotta hate me? So conversely, that would be why you think me loving me means I hate you. I don't have to hate you to love me. Thanks, Deb. you're a sweetie pie. It doesn't mean that. It just doesn't mean that. And I think this is an excellent time for that conversation, and why people feel the need to pressure Black America specifically, that in order for us to say we love ourselves, we're claiming to hate someone else. The conversation needs to be had that why is it only acceptable for us to love ourselves as long as we're willing to give it to someone else? Like, we can't keep anything for ourselves. Gatekeeping is not evil. It is necessary to preserve what culture you have. Okay. Now that's just what that is, and it ain't changing. Another person who's gotten himself in a little bit of a pickle, just a smidge, is Tyrese. Y'all call him Cryreese. What else? What more do you want from me? What else do you want from me? Cryreese is in trouble, y'all. All of his rants and stuff going online done got himself into trouble. He done got himself into trouble. Y'all, his ex-wife is suing him. Norma Mitchell is her name. And Norma is suing him for defamation of character. Tyrese thought he could just go online and say all this crazy stuff about this lady, and she wasn't going to sue him. She is suing him for defamation of character. So I would not be surprised if we did not see Tyrese back online crying very soon. He's saying he's stressed out over this lady suing him. I personally feel as though if you had simply not been running around telling stories on this lady, this would not be happening to you. I feel like this is happening to you because of, you know, your mouth. Like, Tyrese, you did this to yourself. I'm not sure what you want us to do with it. I don't know. So Tyrese, again, if y'all care about him, please give him a prayer. Now, we got some gossip out of Nigeria. We back with that. So let me tell y'all what's going on, because y'all, the gossip done got good. So now y'all remember the man I told y'all about, Yul Edochie, right? The one who left his pretty, sweet, successful, paid, papered up wife, right? For that dancing mattress lady, real wide lady, always dancing around. She wear busted shoes and her toes be hanging over the front of her shoes. She look real bad. She done bleached her face, but her feet still real dark like Yaphet Kotto. But she got a face like the color of Jada Pinkett. It's crazy as hell. So anyway, this lady, he supposedly done had 2 children with her. Now the children don't look like him. The children look like her ex-husband, but that's neither here nor there. But y'all got to get this gossip. So people went to talking about the fact that when his son died, before him and the wife split, little Cam Billy, God rest the dead, the baby died, and he popped up like 3 weeks later with the fat dancing mattress lady, like they celebrating the death of this child. And he gonna marry her as a second wife. Well, the first wife said, "You out your mind, not in my house. You're not bringing that fat hoe in my mansion," and did not. Locked him out. Nope. May, which is the first wife, went for the divorce. He fought the divorce, didn't want to do it. So then during the course of the divorce, he was trying to force this lady to sell her mansion to give him part of the money. Well, come to find out recently in the courthouse that you ain't got no interest in this mansion. The money that bought the mansion came from her sister that stay over here in America. That's who paid for the land. That's who helped her put the house up, her and her sister money for the most part, right? So not only that, when he was running for office, I want to say he was trying to run for the governor of a number state. If I'm wrong, let me know. It could have been senator, but I think it was a governor seat he was trying to get in a number over there, right? So that girl gave him $450 million, like roughly 300 and some thousand, okay, for a campaign. He didn't get elected. He signed paperwork saying he was going to pay the money back and didn't pay the money back. So they show it to the judge. The judge gave him X amount of days to pay the money, or you're going to lose your interest in this mansion because it looked like you ain't putting money in no way. Now, I added that part. The judge ain't said that. Nitra said that. So long story short, he couldn't pay the money. Now, while they was going through the litigation, they said you can't change the house. Don't add nothing to the house. Don't take nothing from the house. Leave it as is. Baby, as soon as that was settled, see, the ex-wife, she's so cool. I love that lady. She's one of my heroes. She my shero. She don't never say nothing online. She just, real stylishly slide it to him, right? So she started showing she doing renovations. So everybody know what that means. She doing renovations because the house is officially hers via court. It was hers anyway, but now the court done ruled on it. Baby, Miss Thing painting the outside of the house, renovating the kitchen and all. Okay, so boom, that's settled. That divorce finna be settled. And then the dancing mattress lady, she's suing her for tearing up her house. She better hope the judge don't rule in her favor for that, because them people ain't got no money. They staying in hotels. They ain't even got no house yet, y'all. He was banking on the money from the mansion to put the fat lady somewhere. So listen. Now, the conversation done resurfaced about when he first had left May for the fat dancing mattress lady. It was another girl that was pregnant for him. Her name was Seanitra Bernard, right? And they say she was like 13 weeks pregnant, something like that. And that girl turned up dead. Now, you know, black folk go to gossiping. Black folk will be black folks. So apparently she was cleaning up at the church. They say she just slumped or she just fainted, fell dead right there at the church. But when you see the pictures of her body, it's like a big scar on her face. I'm like, who the hell passed out and get a scar on their face? But she died with that baby. Okay, so boom. So people bringing that back up like, is that why you still with the fat dancing mattress lady with Judy Austin? With her nasty self? With them crusty feet? Did she help you do something with that lady, or she know what you did to that lady and you got to stay with her so she don't tell? So that was the conversation last week. Why this week another girl done turned up, say she pregnant for you or two? Her name Christabel. And she looked like she ain't got good sense either. Now, she is not a big dancing mattress, but she ain't got no edges. But she got some real long braids almost to her ankles. And baby, it's all over her page. She's showing her belly. She said it belonged to the man. And Queen May, girl, shout out to you all the way from the US. You smart. You smart. You is talented. You is wonderful. And God gonna bless you. She left just in time. Christabel say she is pregnante. She is showing the belly. She say she love you. She say she got the Lord and she got you. She got his pictures all on her page. From what I'm hearing through the gossip, they say that the fat lady had blocked her and you unblocked her and followed her page and made it clear like, nope, he gonna mess with her. Now, what I don't understand is why the fat dancing mattress lady mad. Didn't you want to play polygamy with the first wife? Why he can't play polygamy with you and Christabel? Why he can't have you and Christabel? Because see, here recently, he just said he wanted 11 children. And we know Judy Austin nasty tell she already got 5 children with 3 different men. And I was trying to figure out, if you ain't got but 2 with her, how you gonna get 9 more children with the dancing mattress? Where them children coming from? Christabel pregnant, and she look a whole lot younger. I say, baby, it's some smoke in the city. Nisa Rose say, what? Girl, yes. You know I'm going to send it to you on WhatsApp. I took pictures just for you. Y'all, the gossip is all over the world going crazy. Y'all know how bad I wished I could have called my mama to tell her about this. Like, girl, you ain't going to believe this. These people done lost their mind. Listen, I've been following the gossip so bad. Tiffany, I'm for real. I be paying attention, girl. I do my best not to let no legitimate gossip slide past me. The lady is pregnant, and I hope it's yours. That's all I can say. I can't take no more. Not me personally. Not me personally. Oh, yes. I'm making sure I ain't missed no other gossip, child. I think we done got it all for now. Now, if anything else happened, I will be back. If anything else happened, I will be back. But for now, y'all, that's all I got. I want to say thank y'all so much. Say yes, the WhatsApp Naja gossip. Yes, I'm going to make sure you have it all, girl. I kept it just for you. Dana Brown said, oh my, that's too much. Oh, yes. Thank you. I'm so glad you made it over here with us, girl. Hey, Candy Delight. Oh, Cat Williams say all lies will be exposed, and they are all telling on themselves. Those of us who don't drink the Kool-Aid are just bringing it to the light. That's right, Candy Delight. Yes, Bev say, and I will be here. Yep, if the gossip come, if anything get the jumping, popping, and cracking, you know I'm coming back. Okay, because I need to talk to people and stuff. And I want to say thank you to y'all for being here with me, so I don't have to kind of just be isolated and sit quiet, because it's not healthy for me and I don't want to do it. So thank y'all for hanging with me, gossiping with me a little bit, and letting me get it all off my chest. Oh, y'all know when the gossip good, you got to tell somebody. Oh, you got to tell somebody. Okay, said I wasn't gonna tell nobody, but I couldn't keep it to myself. Okay, so listen, I'm finna go. I gotta get my pepper soup. I do. My throat feels away because I've been coughing. I'm gonna get my pepper soup and I'm getting back in here. I'm pulling my covers up over my legs and I'm gonna watch movies and I'm gonna try to be quiet unless some gossip jumps off. But Nisi Rose, I'm sending you the gossip girl because I know you're gonna get a kick out of this. Okay. But listen, I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. You know what time it is. If you didn't hit the like button on the way in, please make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Hit your notification bell. Make sure you click all so you'll know every time we go live on this channel. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed, because you know we would love to have you here. Okay. And if you want to join channel membership, there's a join button beneath the video and a membership link in the description box. Also in the description box, we have the link for our Royal Family merchandise store so that you can get your crown gear in our classic black and gold or our emerald crown designs. We got the link for our Amazon storefront so we can all shop together, and the link for my Amazon wish list if y'all want to send me some notebooks, pens, snacks, goodies, whatever, all that good stuff. So listen, y'all, enjoy the rest of your day. My sister Renee done slid up in here, and we love you, girl. Okay? And y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Be positive, be productive, be cool. Put a smile on somebody's face if you can. It won't cost you nothing. Spread kindness. That's all. So listen, y'all, enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, in case no one else tells you, God loves you, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Talk to you later. Bye.